Hey, it's Monday again. This shirt brought to you by PBS. Video not brought to you by PBS in any way other than I am not shirtless. All right, so day 28 of going vegan. I'm going to give you a rundown of the pros and cons I have learned, and some of it's a repeat of the previous video, maybe all of it. But let's just give a rundown here, just real quick, okay? The pros. I feel more full more often. I'm losing a little bit of weight, and the baby's screaming for some reason. I don't understand it. I'm not losing a great deal of weight. I don't know. Every time I talk about losing weight, someone takes issue with it on YouTube, and I'm not 100% sure why I'm losing this. I know a lot of it's probably water weight or maybe losing muscle density or something. I don't know. But I'm losing a little bit of weight. I was consistently before this at around like 187 to 189 pounds. And now I'm like 184 to 186. So like, I know some of you are like, oh, a few pounds here and there don't matter. That's just what I'm noticing, okay? Number two, I don't miss meat and dairy. I still don't miss it very much. Once in a while, I will be like, oh man, I could go for some salmon right now, or wish I had a pizza with cheese on it. But I don't really miss the cheese, just the whole pizza experience, you know? I'm surprised that I don't miss it, but I truly don't. And that probably wouldn't be true for everyone, but that's true for me. I'm cooking more, which is a good thing. I want to cook even more. I want to learn how to cook. I want to be comfortable in the kitchen because I'm not comfortable in the kitchen. And I've discovered why I'm not comfortable in the kitchen. It's because I don't know how. There's so much I don't know about cooking. I'm always just following a recipe and things will come up in the recipe. I'm like, well, where do we keep do we have parsley? Do we have cilantro? Where do we keep how do you cut the cilantro? And there's all this confusion. I don't know. I know how to cut cilantro. That was just an example. But things will come up that I don't know. And I want to learn. If I learn cooking more, I think I will like cooking more. And I will do it more, which will be good for me. I'll eat better. And it'll be good for my wife because she won't have to cook so much. So then that's a positive. I'm learning more about food. I've learned more about what's, the iron content. Like, what's an example? Well, like omega-3s, for instance, are important. They lower cholesterol, and you get a lot of that is in fish. I kind of knew that. I didn't necessarily know that it lowered cholesterol. That was why it was good. And maybe I'm not fully understanding. I'm still very, very much a novice when it comes to food nutrition, but I did learn that, you can get chia seeds to get omega-3, and, little tidbits like that I'm learning. And that just leads to more health if you just learn, And those are pretty much the pros of going vegan for as far as health is concerned. As far as environment and animal cruelty reasons, that's a little harder to assess. But I will be talking to someone in the video about that. I'll be talking to Joe Hanson about that, about the environmental aspect. Animal cruelty aspect, I don't know if I'm going to talk about it a great deal in the video because it's not something I can really, I'll acknowledge it for sure, but it's not something I don't want to go into the details of. There's plenty of sources for how animals are treated, and it's a very broad topic that I think deserves another video and probably someone who's more of an expert in that to talk about it. Even though that is one of the main reasons people go vegan. So I think I'll acknowledge it. But really my main focus will probably be health because I'm going to be talking about how I feel. That's the whole point of the video. It's how I feel. Just like the sugar video, I didn't really go deeply into the science of the nutrition, of what sugar does to your body. I just kind of acknowledged that, generally too much sugar is bad for you. And it was more about how I feel. The focus of the video was, how does this make me feel? Here's what happened. I quit sugar for a month. Here's what happened. And so I just wanted to show what happened, but also, briefly explain the context of sugar being bad for you. And this will be the same way. Veganism, what's it about? People go vegan for several reasons. They go vegan because they don't want to kill animals for their food. They care about the environment. They believe it's healthier. And I'm not going to try to prove anyone right or wrong. I'm just going to explain the sides about it. Probably some people will give their opinions in the video, and then show what happened to me when I went vegan. That's basically the point. I know inevitably there will be comments, just like in the sugar video, just like in the internet video, just like in all the videos. There will be comments from angry people with an agenda that will come to the video from all sides, that will just ignore the point of the video, which is how it makes me feel, and it will be they'll just get mad. That just inevitably happens, and that's fine as long as they're not mean, as long as they're not, just deliberately mean or calling people names. Then I will probably leave their. If they have legitimate argument, go for it. But a lot of people are mean and just not. I have never deleted comments. Going before the sugar video, I probably deleted. You could probably count on one hand how many people I blocked. But suddenly, when the video goes viral, I'm seeing negative comments that are just so bad, so coming from a mean place that they're not constructive at all, and I'm deleting comments and blocking people. And it feels good. It feels really good. And previously I was free speech, anyone say whatever they want, and they can, of course, it's free speech, but it's also my video. I'm in control of the environment around my videos, and it feels good when someone is clearly there to cause harm, to kick them out. That's what you do. Like if you own a bar and someone's starting a fight, you kick them out, and it feels good. So, but I'm not going to kick out people who just disagree or have a legitimate argument against what I'm doing if they're being constructive about it. Anyway, cons. Really, so far, for me, the only con, two cons. One, inconvenience, just like with sugar. That's the biggest one, inconvenience. It's the other con, the very minor one to me is, sometimes I miss meat and dairy. It's delicious. Food, I'm missing delicious food occasionally, but it's not that big a deal. The inconvenience is kind of a big deal. It's kind of every time, it's lunchtime. Oh, I have to make sure we have food in the fridge that I can eat enough food. If not, I'll have to go to the grocery store. I can't really go, I can go to Chipotle and get a sofritas meal or something. Chipotle is one of the few places that is there's probably more that I'm unaware of, but convenient to get fast vegan food, especially if you live in a smaller town that doesn't have a lot of vegan restaurants. But that's inconvenient, but it's not that inconvenient if I just plan ahead and I make sure I have rice and beans and some veggies around. But it's also inconvenient when other people are not vegan. That to me is probably the biggest inconvenience. And China is not going vegan, and Ada's not going vegan. The main reason China's not going vegan is because Ada's not going vegan. If we didn't have Ada around, she probably would have tried this too. And but I think she seems like she's worried she would miss meat and dairy more than I am. So she's not going vegan, and I don't think I can. That's one of the reasons I don't think I will continue such a strict vegan diet after this is over. That I think I'm going to title this video, "Will I Stay Vegan?" I probably could. I think I'm enjoying it, actually. I'm over the hard parts that happened after the first week and week 2. And now my body's kind of used to it, and I feel good. Okay, that was another con, the transition period. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But now I feel pretty good. And I think I could totally keep doing this as long as I make sure I get the right nutrients, which, long term, maybe there would be some consequences. I don't know if I didn't pay attention. But I don't think I'm going to continue being vegan. I think I'm going to definitely eat less meat and cheese. I might not even drink much milk like I used to, because I don't miss that at all. But I will, if China's making a meal and she's making salmon or something, yeah, I'll probably eat it. We're about to go to Austin for a month, and there's some food there that I really miss. There's a place that has al pastor taco. I'll probably put it in the video, actually, because I think the video is going to extend past my month and go when I go back to meat and see what happens, because maybe I won't feel so good if I go back to eating meat. But there's this al pastor tacos that I miss. They're, barbecue, but I'm going to have to go slow and take it easy if I suddenly just eat a bunch of meat. I kind of miss it, but I also don't. I feel like I could refrain from eating it, but I'm probably not going to, because I'm going to be going around places with China and other friends and stuff. So it's like the social aspect of it is, I think, the hardest part. So yeah, I got to type back in the password. My computer went to screensaver. I have notes about what I'm talking about. So I probably won't stay vegan, but I definitely will cook more and I will eat healthier because of this month of veganism. And that to me is the entire point, is self-improvement. Like, I learn a lot by doing these month-long experiments. And when I go back to my regular schedule, I'm healthier. I'm more knowledgeable, and I make better choices because of it. It's not necessarily about all or nothing to me. The all or nothing month helps me in the long run. I have commenters who are like, "Why you go all in? Why be so extreme?" Well, I do that. For me, that improves me going forward if I do the extreme thing for a little while. So that's where I'm at right now. Ideally, I would like to stay vegan, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I'll definitely try. I'll definitely have vegan days, or weeks maybe. Okay, moving on from veganism, I have other month-long challenges I want to let you know about that I'm thinking about doing. For instance, CBD oil. I'm going to try CBD oil for a month, and we're going to do a blind test, blind experiment, where she gives me a placebo for a week, and she gives me CBD oil for a week. I don't know which week is which, and do that for a month and see if it improves my sleep. Because to me, I think the thing that will improve my life the most is better sleep. I don't get good sleep. I go to bed too late sometimes, but I also wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep. And I want to see if CBD oil helps or if it hurts. I have my doubts that it will work. I'm thinking that's going to be a month-long thing. Maybe I'll try. This is a crazy one, and maybe I won't do this one for a little while. This will really be inconvenient. But polyphasic sleep, I might try that for a month, where you change your sleep schedules, where like you could do. There's different ways you could do it, but one way is like, I think it was Buckminster Fuller who did it. It was like every 2 hours you sleep for a half hour or something like that, all day long, so all night long too. Just try that for a month. And he claimed that he felt better because of it, but he had to stop because of scheduling issues. Andrew Huang, YouTuber, did it for a little while. I could interview him about it. Another one is another video, maybe do a sleep study and maybe see if I need a CPAP, because that's what Aaron Carroll, the guy I interviewed about veganism, I also interviewed him about sleep at the same time because I knew I was going to do this. And he said he got a CPAP, and it changed his life. And maybe I need that. I have asthma. No one says I snore, but maybe I snore. I don't know. Maybe I just have breathing problems when I sleep. Meditation for a month. Keep a journal for a month. Cook every meal for a month. That will help me learn how to cook. Go waste-free for a month. We might do that one soon. China had the idea to do that, which I'm not 100% sure. We have to look at the details of it, but like generate no waste for a month. There are people that experiment with that, which be tough. Like buy things in bulk. Don't buy things with plastic wrapping. Just don't buy things. And compost, and we'll have to look into the details of that. Another I'm going to be doing why do people like videos, as well as how to YouTube videos in between. And one of them would be, I just thought of yesterday, was why do people like being famous? I think that would be an interesting one. Find some famous people, talk to them, and just generally, read people's thoughts about it and talk about it. Go keto for a month. Maybe I'll do that. That's similar to no added sugar, but more extreme, no fruit or anything. A lot of people do keto diets. Intermittent fasting, which I've tried before, but not religiously, for a month, and I might want to try that. join a gym. That one might not be that interesting to some people, but I think it would be interesting to a lot of people who don't join a gym, because I've never joined a gym. I've exercised. I always go running and stuff, but I've never joined a gym. I joined a gym. Here's what happened, or something. Mark Wahlberg's daily schedule. There's a video going around about his daily schedule, which is crazy. He gets up at like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning or something, and goes to the gym like twice a day or 3 times a day. And I don't know, I try his schedule for a while. And those are some of the ideas of videos I have coming up. There's others, but those are the ones that are at the top of the list right now. And more how-to YouTube videos. The next video that's coming out is my how-to YouTube video. The first video, which hopefully will be a series if you like it. It's really silly. There's a clone in it. My dad's in it. It should come out maybe today or tomorrow. I have to finish it. But it's about choosing your channel. What kind of channel you should make if you want to do YouTube. I think it'll be funny and entertaining for anyone, even if you don't want to make YouTube videos. It's really silly. I'm wondering what people are going to think of it. But that's where I'm at. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy life. Oh, I should let you know. Should I let you know? Yeah, let's put things on the screen. Latest video will be up on the screen, and I do these videos every weekday on Patreon, and I'm going to do a live half hour or so for my patrons, like I do once a month. I'm going to do that today at 1 p.m. Central. And that's about it. Bye.